Okay, let's go again. I'm on the wrong one.
No lineup change. Nice and simple.
Yep. See how this goes.
Where do you put a Goliath on this map? Where do you expect to get use out of him as a kiting cruiser? You think so?
You either Charlie or like D2, B5 area.
You want the enemy to push into your Goliath.
Right.
Mm.
You want him to waste time trying to kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
If
also
you-
around C though, it's a lot closer quarters fighting, and gollies don't like that.
Yeah, but he can be further away though.
True. I mean,
We'll find out as soon as they do the kind of the ship
Yes.
position, but it looks like they want to go big on
Yeah,
C
it looks
for
like
both teams.
Yeah, it looks like he's going north with the Petro.
I hate to say it, but Canny's not moving in his Goliath again.
Well, they know he disconnected before, so he's actually just sitting there to make everyone think he's disconnected.
are his turrets moving at all?
The real ones are.
The rear ones are
They
trying to
are.
come around, but he's not moving. The
Oh,
forward,
that
there he goes.
doesn't-
There he
There he goes. He's up.
Yeah, there we
Engine's lit.
go.
They're
Yeah,
in.
there we go.
They're
Yeah,
in.
He was just very slow to load, apparently.
just yelling at his router.
99999.
How next? Because like in the most recent updates and such, we've now got the ability to ping the minimap, which has been great in clan battles until you realise how slow some people on your team load into the game.
Yeah.
You go here, you go here, and then you hear the chorus.
I'm not
Yeah.
loaded in
Can you do
yet.
that again? I didn't see that.
All right, now here's an academic question, right? You've got this fastest straw on the board in the Kleber, Giannier's Kleber. Do you dive C or do you play wide?
You can use it. Well, I'd say use the
Well,
speed.
I
of
think
it to
I think
get
you
it to cover.
dive C and then go wide.
If they were going to dive C, they haven't.
They probably would have done it already. I would have
The
thought because
danger-
those icebergs are
Yeah.
great cover.
You've got Ragnar radar, you've got the Nevsky Petro radar, but the critical thing is, how many ships have you got supporting you? He's going to do the reverse, isn't he?
It looks that way.
That's going to give the Ragnar time to get there.
Yeah, I honestly think I would have just
think-
dived in and used the icebergs for card cover.
It's
That's what
risky. What do you gain by charging into C? Let's say you grab it, great.
But you could,
given
but with the Kleber's speed, given that there's nothing on the enemy team that's fast, you can dive in and turn out and end up in the same position, but with half the cap points on the board.
True.
Why bother stopping and reversing?
Because it's tradition.
Well,
It is tradition, but that doesn't necessarily make it correct.
okay, so the Ragnar is about to be on the cap. Once he's contested, he's going to know there's somebody
is.
there worth
He's in
spending the radar
7-5
on.
range.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's a question of the Ragnar's lit, Kleber's lit. There's the radar. Somebody's radar
Oh,
going
double
up.
radars. Moscow radar went off as well.
Yep, I think it's a case of like they need to kill the Ragnar, they need to hurt the Ragnar so that the Clever can cap relatively
Yep.
safely.
Clever just maybe wanted to bait the Ragnar to come in,
Possibly.
and reveal itself.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Possibly.
also because they brought a Harrow instead of a Gearing, the Haragumo is also lending its guns to the fight. And Haragumo does have very powerful guns.
It's
But
one
Clever
of the
ain't
few-
doing too good.
Yeah.
He
No,
suffered a bit as well.
but there's a whole lot of shells looking for this Ragnar.
Yep.
He is finally dark,
Not just
but
looking, finding.
finding. Yeah,
Yep.
he is finally dark, but it cost him big.
Yeah.
Both destroyers have been driven miles off the cap.
Yeah.
Yep. So
thing
Harrow,
is, if you-
Shion.
If you're playing for health, then assuming that was intentional, it was actually really good
How long
to,
that
to
Harrow
bait the
smoke was.
Ragnar.
But the
Oh, yeah.
Harrow's been spotted and it's well within the 12k petrol radar that's gone up. So petrol radar's probably going off cool and off ticking. So.
Pedro hasn't used his radar yet. I think he's holding it in case maybe he tries to catch a cruiser. But obviously he's got that Schlieffen and Des Moines to deal with, so he's got to run for the island as quickly as he can to
Interesting.
minimise the amount of shells coming at him.
So
See,
how did he spot the Harry then?
Ooh, I think the Harry
taking
would
damage
bloom
from the petrol.
Oh,
Haragumo's now
Petro's
just-
Petro is screwed.
Harrow's now
Yeah,
just
Petro's-
open watery firing, and this Petro is in bad trouble.
Yes, he is.
He's so dead. He's got 5-on-1. I don't think he should have been that close up, especially knowing his own Schlieffen is miles away, and they know the ship composition and where they are.
And the Mossber's on his broadside, so yeah, no, we're going to lose the Petro here pretty quickly.
Getting to the island doesn't do anything either.
No.
No, but it looks like
hang on.
we
Lost.
may be seeing a push at AB.
Well, they have to. I mean, they
I
haven't
think
really got an option.
I think Gamer's about to just rush Rocket,
I mean, he hurt the Haragumo a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. But
but he still died for it.
exactly. And there's no return out of it yet.
No.
And it's Goliath versus Moskva.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
going to work well for the
Yeah,
Moskva.
Yeah. Moskva
that-
doesn't want to take that fight.
No, the longer you sit and allow that fight to occur, the worse you're getting traded for.
Schlieffen could push B. He could punish the Petrol. I don't think the Petrol has torps. Hydro's up, so he sees them. And Schlieffen's Hydro's up. So this is all...
There's the Petro Hydro.
Yeah. But in that case, like, does the Schlieffen ignore the cap and go Petro and then onto the Moskva?
Oh, he turns the corner and he absolutely blasts
Yeah.
the Petro. Petro needs to reverse, which he is, desperately going faster to try and sneak around the corner and not get killed.
But if
Oh,
he
this is ominous.
But if he
Yeah, but
backs
he
up
can't
any
back
further,
off too far.
because the Nevsky and the Godin, even the Ragnar will
Wow.
have shots.
I would take that risk rather than facing Schlieffen
Yeah,
in the face.
he doesn't have a choice. Like, he's going to have to make this play, and he's not
So he
going to
needs
enjoy
back
it.
up far enough to get the Schlieffen down on hit
Oh,
points
bit
and
of a
then
whiff.
try for a ram, I think.
Yep. So, but the Schlieffen knows that, so I think the Schlieffen's going to hold his torps until the last possible moment. So
Oh,
that the
bombing
Petro
run
can't-
incoming on the Petro.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, Nevsky took a big hit there. Solitude's Nevsky just took about 15k, probably from the Schlieffen. About 5-6k off the Petra. Like, the Schlieffen can't go into the cap, because if he
Oh,
runs
what-
for the cap, he'll give too much broadside to the Petra Pavlovsk, who will do that.
And the problem is the run. This is a little bit bad timing with the pudding running away because they could have shot the Petro from behind. But he's not getting all the fire. Well, the Ragnar's here and he's doing the real nuisance work. Thing is, what's this going to cost the Schlieffen? Because he's had to come round so far and commit. He's now revealing himself to basically the entire Penguin team on the other side of the map. But he's going to die for this push.
Quite likely. Can he get?
There's
torps
no
off at
way
the
getting
last
out.
And they've also managed to cap C in the meantime.
Exocet's taking quite a lot of damage fighting Love
Yep.
Can as well.
And now he's got now the Moskva's got his broadside. There's 8k. I think this is going to start unraveling for my guys.
I mean, could Schlieffen push the central island? You know, like F6?
Oh, I think we're going to lose. We're going to lose the Moskva here.
Yeah, the Moss was going to go out the next time somebody fires his gun. He's already burning, so...
Yeah, Goliath's got it.
No.
Oh!
Well,
Moskva,
he's
he hasn't
no,
got-
no.
he's
he hasn't got a
35.
heal, though.
He's 35 seconds from a heal. The next shell that lands kills him. Wow.
Moskva's got it.
Yeah.
But
says-
he's making the golly pay for it. Maybe we'll get some Citadels here. Obviously, won't be enough to kill him, but it does
It healed
sting.
him. That volley
It
healed
did.
him.
Ah, and the Schlieffen.
there go. I'm saying there
And
goes
there
the
goes
Schlieffen.
Yeah,
Yep.
not looking good. Losing the Petro like that at the start for little in return.
Yeah, it was kind of just.
I don't
He really didn't get
like
anything out of him.
Your Schlieffen's plan is bad. The going off by himself is just... Like, Penguin's Schlieffen stayed with the team, applied maximum pressure and support. Your Schlieffen went off by himself, you know, defending A and then pushing to B, and I just felt that your team could have really done with him in that big 5-on-5 fight.
It's possible, absolutely.
Got a message from Diego as well, has just said that at least if Bin's team won, we lost to the best. So no pressure, Bin, but we'll win.
It's all to play at the moment. Like, can a rag gun a golly? That
My
has
money's on no.
Yeah. It's
Like,
going to be a
Xeris
good
is
bomb
very-
drop.
Well, yeah, not as
Oh, we're
much
about to
damage
find
as
out.
you
Diamond's
thought.
just
Yeah.
opened fire.
Yep. I mean, but like I think Xeris is about to get rushed by a very angry Kleber.
Is his Hydro up? No, his Hydro's
yeah,
not
but-
up. He doesn't know he's there.
Yeah. Oh, but I think is Janae gonna run
It's
himself aground?
just parked.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows
No, I
there's
think
somebody
so.
in there,
Yeah,
but his Hydro still isn't
No,
up.
it's okay.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yeah. Xeris
Hydro
hasn't
is
popped his
available.
Hydro. Yeah, he hasn't popped it, even though he knows there's something in the cap. So like
He's
this
gonna-
is somewhat
Lost her, right?
worrying.
Oh no, he's gonna T-bone this island, park himself broadside, and the Kleber's just gonna have his way with him.
Depends
Render
which
delay is a
torpedoes get
thing.
them.
You need to be running that hydro.
Yeah. I'm just,
Uh,
I'm,
Otherwise, that
I'm
Kleber's going to have
Oh,
like
he's
a
about-
second and a half.
he
Yeah,
knows
there he is,
now.
there he is.
Oh, the guns. They're turning desperately.
It's too
Fire
late. It's too late
everything.
already. Yeah, it's too late.
He
I mean,
does
you're
the
gonna
damage.
you're gonna beat him up, but you're dead. Like
Yeah.
you're.
But the golly got to his heel, down he goes. No, yeah. Well played to Penguins team. Losing that Petro like that at the start really messed up our fight at sea.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 9-16.
Yeah, 916 with 2 caps in hand. We don't have any chance of getting into any of those caps. The Schlieffen's just rushing through the middle. This Jethro's torps can connect.
That'll just buy you, but that just buys you
Yes.
time. It doesn't change the inevitable
Yeah.
outcome.
Oh,
Oh.
big hit from Cassandra's
Yeah,
Schlieffen
big,
onto
big citadels on the Nevsky.
It-
The
it
secondaries.
is-
There it is. That's
It
over.
is all over.
Yep.
Well played.
Right then, Mr. Ben. Your scores
You're
are
in the
tied.
right
It's
room.
time for the final.
We're all losers here.
Haven't lost yet.
You have kind of doomed yourself by coming into the losers' room.
This is true. Oh, Penguin's not here.